You've seen considerable divergence, obviously, between the UK and Scottish government over the extent to which they see human rights as a helpful part of the, if you like, the social contract between citizens and the government. Scottish government, particularly under the leadership of the current First Minister, has been very committed to strengthening and extending human rights in Scotland, and sees that as an important part of how government relates to its citizens. Now, there's always, delays, and the reality inevitably always fall short of the rhetoric. But lots of things have been put in place in Scotland to progress human rights and to engage civil society in that, and to make sure that human rights are weaved into the framework of the Scottish Parliament, into the fabric of the Scottish Parliament. Obviously, there's a different discourse going on in England, and particularly part of the Brexit discourse was around getting away from these institutions. And I think there was some confusion during the Brexit conversation that somehow leaving the EU meant leaving the European Convention on Human Rights, which of course it doesn't. So we're still very much under that. But the talk about a British Bill of Rights and trying to create our own framework for rights, I think, is code for, we don't want to be part of this international system in quite the same way as we have been up till now. And the UK has played such an important part in the international human rights system over the years. It's very distressing that this sort of dissing of human rights by prominent politicians in the UK has just been accepted as being part of who we are. It's not part of who we are in the UK, and it never has been. But the fact remains that there's a divergence at the moment between the governments in Westminster and Holyrood on the question of human rights. And while we would love to see the right to food being part of UK law and not just Scots law, the reality is that it will become part of Scots law in the foreseeable future, and not part of UK law under the present government.